So 20 minutes. Alright, welcome back everyone to another episode of Silver Plays.
Yes, and I will start off by jumping.
Yeah, we're jumping. Once again, this takes place right after the other one. Now let's go. Silver is walking on water, as you can see.
Magic tricks. It's not even water. Not even enough deep water. It's just a puddle.
How do you know?
How do I not know?
Because you are you.
Oh, wow. That's conveniently close.
I mean, you chose to teleport here.
I didn't think it would be that close. Oh! Sorry. It's my old hand.
We don't have a woodcutter's axe. Go equip a weapon. Go equip something like an axe.
Oh, it comes back. Perhaps. I'm trying to travel sword.
Equip. So say the whole line again and it'll sound more awesome.
Yeah.
More awesome?
Oh.
Anyway.
Sure.
You're gonna freeze it?
No, but those were pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Okay, let's get to the temple.
Hey, it's where I met the old man. It's where I met the old man.
Yeah.
That's right, I got my first woodcutter's axe.
Stealing it. Nostalgia. Dude, it's been 2 hours. I remember it as if it were yesterday. It was yesterday. No, I remember if it was
yesterday. It was today.
I remember if it was yesterday.
Dude,
It's
your
tomorrow.
memory's going away. Dude.
It's tomorrow. I remember.
Have eyes and M's eye are time travelers?
He's actually not smart. Yeah, anyway.
Oh, cool!
You gonna kill him?
The happy pig boy. This is like one of the Nintendo games I enjoy playing.
Well, I can imagine why. It's very similar. I like it too. Like, it doesn't feel like a normal game, does it? It doesn't feel like a game.
Oh, yes, it does feel like a game. Awesome.
But
ooh, yes, finally.
when I play, it feels so natural, it feels as if it isn't a game.
Now I look like Link. Now, all I need now is that weird hat.
Yeah, the Tunic of the Wild. You get that when you go somewhere.
Go somewhere?
Yeah, I'm just kidding. It's when you beat all 120 shrines. Do you want to do that? In the small amount of time you have? No. Anyway.
Then I just go and like start speedrunning the game.
Speedrun the game. Do you want to make the old man mad by trading him your spirit orbs before you talk to him?
Wait, what did he do?
I don't know. I haven't done that. I wanted to see what happens. Can you do that?
No. Oh. I mean, I'm rude to Link, but I don't go back on promises. I leave that to him.
You're gonna have to climb up, by the way. This isn't even the part of the temple you're supposed to climb. This is useless. You haven't even made it to the temple yet.
Courtyard is pretty good. Oh god. There were stairs.
I told you. I told you. Okay, dude. No.
Now I have to go down to go up.
Oh, I expected that to give you half a heart full damage. Why are you... How did
Now my point in life is just to
annoy me?
confuse everybody. And like this game.
So the way that you do it is you go inside the temple. He doesn't hate you.
I wonder if it'll like complete terrible. And if you complete all the things again.
That's impossible, but okay. Let's see. Are you actually gonna check this out?
Yeah. Statue thing.
Conquer shrines with dangerous spiritual orbs. I can offer great power. It appears you've claimed 4 spiritual orbs. Will you want more stamina or more hearts? Go and bring peace to Hyrule.
Anyway, where's
Oh, he's on top. Here I am. Get up here, quick.
What?
There's a ladder outside.
Oh, that makes sense.
Love it when it's cloudy in this game. It's such a great atmosphere. Actually, I like
Robert Turner a lot.
They were defeated. Don't do this. Oh, actually, we gained stamina. I forgot. I swear you're gonna So,
No, I don't fall.
You broke your promise, you monster.
Why are you going to I will confuse everybody in the game, our viewers.
Okay, shh. Cutscene. There's a cutscene.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
Boring story.
To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age-long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away, using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the Divine Beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point.
There are a ton of them.
I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Now, do you get one who's just called Old Man? True. Hey, you press X in midair, and then you activate paraglider. Yeah. Could you just climb down? I don't.
They were supposed to get.
Too late now. Go. You're a bit close to the Guardian to do that. Yeah, the Guardian. Remember where the shrine was? The Guardians are here.
Yeah.
Just head past them. We don't need to give up to get stamina or heart.
Hearts would be better than stamina. Let me tell you, I need some hearts.
I need some stamina, but I refuse to get any. I'm doing a playthrough of the game 100% spirit or praying. Well, I'm actually trying to.
Is that Guardian alive?
No, I don't. He doesn't have any legs, so I don't think he's alive.
No.
Okay, he's not alive. Good. And then he just explodes.
Yeah, that just like turns off. Straight into a wall.
Now jump. And glide! Glide too! Okay. I will keep it.
So basically, I'm gonna go straight again.
Yeah, you could. Do you want to?
So I can just like speed on this game.
Yeah, you could speed run the game.
What?
Yeah. By that, do you mean with your skill level? No.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I've actually managed to make it to Hyrule Tower and fill in the map area. Do you want to do that? I had like 5 attempts before I got it. Okay.
Exactly. You're
No.
awesome.
Thank you. Anyway, you can do what you want. You can do what you want for life. You've got 7 minutes, so you can do what you want.
Really?
You're gonna have more opportunities to play this game.
You didn't know my
Actually, no. No, you activated a mini boss. Yeah, there's a mini boss, a rock dude. See that guy? Yeah, he was chasing after you. Who cares now? Yo. What's your obsession with saying yo today? Dun, 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 dun. Just head towards the castle.
Just imagine you looking at these sounds every time we're like, I'm out of energy.
Oh, that would be so annoying.
That would be like, every second of this game as well. So like, run along, beep, beep. Awesome.
Sneak up on him.
I don't need
What are you gonna do? You can't freeze it on land.
I never said I could.
Okay, dude, just keep...
Stasis mode.
Dude, I will count down your minutes. You have 6. Don't go chasing after them. Dude, seriously. Come on, we gotta do something. You gonna head towards the tower, or are you gonna head towards Hyrule Castle? That does the thing.
Oh, I think I like it better.
What about red? Try them red.
No, the blue one.
Realistic. That's an octo rock. It shoots rocks at you.
I gathered that.
Now you might want to run.
Run. Oh. Don't do this.
Head towards the castle. Castle. No, you're not heading towards the castle. Castle's behind that rock. I mean, not directly behind that rock, but you know what I mean.
How did I miss that?
Behind that rock. Castle, just far in the distance. It's a big rock. We know this. Big rock. So just follow that path, and you'll make it to the castle. Just avoid the guardians. You have got 4 minutes. The path right there. Yeah, the path.
Follow it this way?
Yeah, just follow that way.
There's the castle.
Just
Better
follow.
set up and your skills, of which I have none.
Yeah, so just remember to avoid the guardians. When you see a guardian, get off path. Just follow the path up until. See that tower over there? That's the tower we want to get.
I just wanted to straight
You might want to head for the tower first.
What, that one?
Yeah, that tower right there. That's the one we head for.
Wow.
See?
Oh, no, there's
That's another guardian. That's a shrub.
the guardian. No, beyond that.
Oh yeah, there's guardians there.
That's not a guardian, that's a final boss. So that's a guardian over there. No, this is also a final boss.
I told you so.
And that's a tree. It's not even a final boss, it's not even that special, it's just a tree.
It's just the. Okay, so once we fill in the tower,
Tree?
Then
You
we'll-
have scared me, you will pay.
once you fill in the tower, it should be really. Yeah, see, there's guardian over there. Wait, use bombs. Bombs aren't really that effective against guardians.
No, a tree.
Don't alert the guardian.
Oh, what, really? Now we'll write the guardian?
Well, actually, I think you're far enough away. Yeah, you're far enough away. Continue towards the tower.
Thank you.
I said once you see the guardian, head off path towards the tower. Yeah. Why you stop?
The purple noise thing. Makes
Oh.
a lot of noise.
Oh, that's how much noise you're making.
I know. It makes a lot of noise. Do you think it on the curve? Do you think it was all like the guardian?
Not that guardian, but the other guardian.
The other guardian? There's more?
Yeah.
Wait, where are they?
Oh,
Where's the
it's
other
in
one?
front of you.
Is it the
head.
guardian?
Yes, it's at the base of the tower.
Oh no.
Just ignore. It's right there. The blue thing. See? Yeah, the one that's targeting you now. Yeah, and it moves this time.
Awesome. You do it.
Okay. This wasn't helpful. Okay. I will do this. I've done it before and I can do it some more.
Nice rhyming. Done it before and I can do it some more. Yeah.
That's actually lyrics in a song.
2 minutes. I think now would be a good time to end off the episode.
No, we've got to see.
No, just start jumping over and over. Just start jumping over and over. so you
Depends
can
on
end off
how
the
far back we've been pushed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Alright, give me the
Okay, I'm gonna
controls so I can
skip.
start jumping and end off the
No,
episode.
we're gonna escape the Octoroks. Give us a sec.
Seriously, awesome.
Yeah. Is that not awesome enough? This water also looks pretty cool. I like that. Anyway, you can start jumping right about now.
Meow.
Okay.
Right now my watch is about to go off. So I
Done.
can just turn that off now.
And
And
jump,
jumpy.
Okay,
Thank
bye.
you for watching and
Bye.